Good morning, it's Wednesday the 14th of June. I've arrived in the Republic of Ireland, Dublin to be precise, and Gardner Street to be even preciser. There's the hotel I'm staying at, or more of a guest house actually, the Glen Guest House it's called, there it is. And I'm now walking towards the city hop-on, hop-off buses, see if I can get a ride.
Pillars is now part of the Bank of Ireland. It was originally built under British rule as the Irish Parliament. On your right, if you look closely at it, you will notice that it has no windows. All the light comes in from the roof. They say once you put your money in, it never sees the light of day again.
Just stepped off the red bus, been riding for about an hour, just outside the Hilton, Dublin. There's a park over there, looks quite nice. I might go and have a look at that afterwards. Got myself a ticket booked for this place right here, Kilmainham Gaol, which is one of the most notorious jails in Ireland. It was operational from about the 1780s to the 1920s, and I'm going to go in and take a guided tour to learn a little bit more about it. Well, I've just finished the tour of Kilmainham Gaol. It was pretty interesting. I wasn't allowed to video and photograph everything, but I did get some good clips that you may have seen by now. It seems to be famous for two particular reasons. One, as you saw, it's very well preserved. It's an old jail that's still standing and in really good shape. And two, it's quite famous for the executions of the leaders behind the Easter Rising in 1916. Gonna have to read up on that one, I think, but I'm gonna go over and catch the tour bus again, I think. Head back towards the centre of Dublin.
17, which is Euston Station.
So I'm just arriving at stop number 2 now. I'm inside the Jameson's Distillery. Just waiting for the tour to start now. This is the bar area. You're not going to run out of whiskey, I tell you.
So there are many characters in the Jameson story, but there's only one founding father, and it all began when the enterprising John Jameson himself had set up shop right here in Smithfield in Dublin. Now, Dublin itself was in the midst of a boom, and its population was growing dramatically. And throughout this period, there were over 100 breweries and distilleries throughout Dublin. However, many would fade away in due course. And although few might have guessed at the time, but the city had just gained an institution that would remain on its north side for more than 2 centuries later, John Jameson's Distillery on Bow Street.
Well, that was a fantastic tour. I'm now heading to the bar to get a free sample of I keep saying Jameson's, but they call it Jameson. So I think that's what I have to try and call it from now on. Anyway, I'm going for my free sample. Already feel a bit lightheaded from the whiskey testing. Let's go for it. Well, here we go again. Really good tour. Feeling a bit lightheaded now after all that whiskey, I tell you now, but a good mixture between the science of how it's made and the history of the company. So I'm going to jump back on the bus now and head back on the tour. I've made it back to the hotel now, and I'm in the Glen guest house. I've just checked in, and I've got to say, TripAdvisor didn't think too much of this hotel, although it was pretty cheap. It was the only reasonable place I could actually find in Dublin. Everything else was just crazy prices. But actually it looks pretty good. It's exactly what I need. There we go. Does need a little bit of redecoration, to be fair. And you can see, for example, under there, looks pretty old, but the bed linen and everything looks pretty clean. And I've also got a balcony. Let's take a look. Oh, how do we open this? Oh, there we go. Slide it over like that, and I can actually come out on my own balcony. How about that? I'm on the 4th floor, pretty high up. You can see, I don't know if Gardner Street is down that way. I think it's down that way. And then if I flip round, that's the view the other direction. So yeah, pretty good first impressions. There's no roof on the balcony, so hope it doesn't rain when I'm out here sunbathing. But yeah, I've got to say, first impressions, pretty good. Well, I've just had a shower, a shampoo, a shave, and now made a sharp exit from the room. I'm heading into the shopping district just north of the River Liffey. I'm now back up near the bus stop to catch the hop-on, hop-off bus. It does a night tour at 8 o'clock, which is included in my ticket, so I'm going to go for it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the night tour. Can you guys downstairs hear me okay? Okay, good. Okay, folks, does anybody here like Irish music? Does anyone not like it? Okay, that's good. Now, if you don't know it, right, you will be singing it all day tomorrow, so that's what happens. It's going to get into your head, and you won't be able to get it out, okay? That's what happens. Now, I want you to join in the chorus. I'm going to start off the chorus, you can join in, and then you can help me out as we go along the way. So it goes like this, folks. Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, right bubbles and vessels, alive, alive, oh, in Dublin's fair city, where the girls are so pretty, I first set my eyes on sweet Bonnie below. She wheeled a wheelbarrow, 2 streets broad and narrow, white bubbles and vessels, alive, alive, oh, I've got it now. Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, white bubbles and vessels, alive, alive, oh. She was a fishmonger, but sure 'twas no wonder, for so were her father and mother before. They wheeled the wheelbarrows, 2 streets broad and narrow, white bubbles and vessels, alive, alive, oh, I'll get it. Alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, white bubbles and vessels, alive, alive, oh.
So that turned out to be a musical tour, which was really good. It's 9 o'clock. I'm going to have a walk around the shopping district again, north side of the river, have a look round.